What can Congress do to stop the surge? Senator Marco Rubio joins us with his insights. Welcome, Senator Rubio.
Thanks.
We have some breaking news coming out of the House. They have voted along party lines to pass a rules package to promote and pass through a bill that would codify Remain in Mexico. From what I can see, it only seems to be Republicans who are putting forth a solution that's actually getting a vote. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I think that it's pretty bad. There's 100,000 people near the border about ready to pounce. But I want you to know that there is at least another 500,000 people en route. And that's what we're getting from our friends in Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia. You've seen a massive surge of people that are moving in that direction. So this is not a one-night thing. You know, this is not going to be tomorrow night at midnight. You know, everybody comes over and then it's done. There are people in transit. They are en route. And you've got all these cartels and trafficking networks that are ready to pounce on this and take advantage of it. Look, here's the problem. This is a nation that has offered asylum to people for decades. But there comes a point where a process is being abused and you have to put an end to it. We have to change the criteria for asylum. We have to change the criteria. Right now, people know if you come across the border and you ask for asylum, you trigger a series of legal procedures that are going to largely, for the most part, let you get released into the country pending an immigration hearing at some time in the future that many people don't even show up for. The word is out and it's pretty clear. Not to mention the disinformation that's being applied and told people that tomorrow night it'll be legal to cross the border. So we have, in essence, about 500,000 to 600,000 people that are going to try to enter the United States. These are images that we're used to seeing out of Syria and out of places like that. We've never seen this in America before. And this, I mean, I think yesterday the number was 11,000. I think that number is going to double, and it's really going to become I think we're headed toward a potential cataclysm here that has no precedent. And at this point, it's almost too late to stop it because the Biden administration's policies up to this point.
You know, doubling numbers that are already at historic highs. It's inconceivable. Meanwhile, you have two colleagues, Jon Tester and Senator Braun. Today, they were chased down the halls of Congress. We know that's what the journalists do in the halls there. They were asked about Title 42, and their words were, "We're not ready for this. We need to extend it," they say on their way to lunch. They seem a little late to the ballgame on this.
Yeah, no, look, extending it would be fine. But at this point, you know, the truth of the matter is only about 30% of the people or less are being turned away at the border. The rest are still getting in as is. That doesn't do anything about the huge surge of migration that's already there and present. That just threatens to overwhelm us. All of this is happening, by the way, because the perception and the reality that if you make it to the U.S. border and you cross over, your chances of getting to stay in the United States are very, very high, even with Title 42 in place. Without it, all that's done is just create all that pent-up demand over a shorter period of time. This is the potential to be a cataclysm. Like I said, we've never seen images like this before, what we're about to see over the next few days. And I think it's going to lead to all sorts of things that are unanticipated, you know, migrant center uprisings and riots. I mean, this is just mass migration events are never good. Ever.
Yeah. And meanwhile, my colleague, Bill Maluzhin, is reporting that the Biden administration is just going to let illegal migrants out on the streets if the NGOs fill up, and we know that they will. Senator Marco Rubio, thank you for joining me.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.